I become
That's it.
and if there's any sign of trouble, I wait for you.
That's it. Shit. Remember what we said. No wandering off.
Yes, Mom. I'm a big girl.
Okay then. Where are you, Richard?
Stop! You can't come through here!
Hi, I live in the building and I was told to come give a statement.
You need to go down to the precinct to give your statement, ma'am. Only law enforcement is allowed here.
Oh, I hadn't understood that. Thank you.
Have a pleasant evening.
There's no way I'm gonna get access if I'm not one of them.
You shouldn't be out, and especially not here.
Move along, please.
This isn't rocket science. Keep it simple.
I'll update the guys. You're taking over the investigation. And we'll put all the stabbing victims in
Now
crates.
I just need to find a
send them out
secluded
to the
spot.
Exactly.
Do you have any idea what happened? It's gotta be some kind of cult, right?
At the moment, we're more inclined.
Richard, he sensed me. He's here. But something's wrong. This should do the trick.
Good evening, officer.
Gentlemen. All these bodies. I just got here. Can you fill me in?
I've never seen anything like it. It's a real bloodbath in there.
Do we know what happened?
Captain Paulson thinks it looks like some kind of goddamn cult. But I've heard the feds talking about terrorists.
The feds are here already?
They showed up the minute we got here. We didn't even get a chance to see everything.
How'd they get here so fast?
They know who did it, obviously.
Do you really think it's terrorists?
It's weird, but hey, it could be. There are guys who are burned to a crisp, dismembered, beaten to a pulp. With those guys, you can expect anything these days.
What do we know about all these bodies?
Those are the ones we can take down already. The ones that were stabbed in the chest need to be put in crates and moved to the balcony. The feds will process them. We are not allowed to touch them.
Stabbed how?
Looks like some kind of sacrifice. They all got stabbed in the heart, it looks like. But if you want to make yourself useful, go see Paulson.
Where is he?
You just missed him. He just went into the living room.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna take a look around.
Not now, please.
Ugh! There's so much blood.
I sense you're losing control.
It's all this blood. I need to focus.
Mom, are you feeling all right?
Yes. Don't worry about me, Pumpkin.
Mom, please? I'm going to be sick. All this blood, it feels so strong.
Oh, crap. She feels as bad as I do.
I want to leave, Mom. I'm scared.
I thought you liked to go out with me. We always have so much fun.
The other times it was just vessels. There's blood everywhere. And bones. millions of people.
Your mother can't do anything for them. It's too late. But there may still be people I can help.
I see. But please, Mom, hurry up. Please?
We have no choice.
Can't you feel all that blood everywhere? Are we going to be hungry like this the whole time?
We'll figure something out. Say, I was thinking, we haven't played a game together in ages.
I know. I miss our games.
Why don't you think up a riddle for Mom to solve?
Okay.
Hunger like that? Not now. Not here.
All right, guys. Listen up. The feds are taking over the investigation. So don't touch a thing. Put all the stiffs with stakes through their hearts out on the balcony. They'll take care of it. All right, go. You know what you have to do.
Shit. I have to find Richard, and fast.
All said and done, it's probably better that the feds are handling this case. They have more resources to solve it.
Yeah, and the needs to analyze everything we've already taken out to them on the balcony. So?
Nothing. A photocopier and some office supplies.
No corpses anywhere?
No.
It's the only room without a body. But it sure smells like death in here.
Yeah, makes our morgue smell like a flower shop. The chief has no idea what they're up to.
A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies.
Sense your hunger. What's going on?
Shit! It's starting again.
Mom, are you okay? Do you feel weird too?
We've already had that talk, Halsey, my love. Don't look at it. So, have you come up with another riddle for me?
Yes, I've got one.
I'm listening. It's not too hard, is it?
No. Riddle me this. I fear the sun more than anything, and the mortals have been fighting me since forever. If they catch me, they keep me in a box. Who am I?
Mom already found that one.
And gave you the right answer.
That's not how you play Riddle Me This. You have to figure it out by yourself. Too bad, because it was an easy one. It's the cold.
Oh, of course. Silly me.
It's the cold. It's kept in the fridge, and the vessels don't like it. That's a pretty good one, don't you think?
Oh, wow. You were so right. I was way off. Halsey Schoolers, 1 more point.
And 0 for Mom.
But I haven't said my last word. I'm not giving up.
Are you feeling funny too? Are you hungry?
I'm almost done, okay? Let's just keep playing. Ugh, the hunger. It's too strong. Damn it!
Can someone come and bag a briefcase in the kitchen?
A briefcase? Get out of luck. I'm out of large-size evidence bags. We got backup on the way. They'll have some.
Pinot Noir. I think I used to like this wine. A vessel. Dead.
The amount of blood suggests serious injuries.
What do we have here?
Tons of evidence. Do you know if the team from Forensics LBU has shown up yet?
No, I don't.
I need them to process the briefcase I found. And the invoice that was with it.
An invoice?
Yeah, for some glass tubes. Address to some warehouse over on Cellar Street.
Shit. There's a red salon in that district. We've got to hand it all over to the feds. I can do it if...
I already gave them the address. They'll probably send a team to investigate when they're done here.
I've got to warn Hazel. A briefcase.
What is it?
It's a small suitcase. We put important papers in, Pumpkin. Of course. It needs a code. One handcuff is still attached. Lavender soap.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
This investigation is going to take a while.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
I hope we'll be done here soon.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry. Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
A gang war? Why not?
Hey, Central Dispatch sent me over to help.
Captain Paulson, but you can call me Chief.
Sure thing, Chief.
Right. You heard the orders?
I...
Everything we find at the scene needs to be shown to the feds.
Got it, Chief.
And the balcony is off limits.
But you don't seem too thrilled about that? Am I wrong?
I don't have to like it, officer. We have our orders. And the job requires we follow.
But why can't we go outside?
The feds got here first. It's their rodeo. They secured that area to store whatever they decide to collect.
To get here that fast, they must have known.
What they'd find. Exactly. Good point, officer. Usually, they show up after us if it's a new case, right? Because we're the ones who call them.
But that wasn't the case this time.
Not at all. They even seemed annoyed to see us show up. But then they must have thought it's nice to have help processing the scene and collecting evidence.
Oh, all right. So, what do we know so far?
Lots of Vicks. It has all the makings of a drug deal gone bad.
He's not buying it. But you have your doubts?
I do. There's too many things that don't add up.
Like what, Chief?
Bodies in accelerated decomposition. Even some skeletal remains.
Shit. Kindred were destroyed.
My hunch is that the feds are investigating a cult. But it's none of our business.
Thanks for walking me through it, Chief.
You report it to them if you find anything suspicious. Okay? I don't need their kind of trouble. Go. Give your colleagues a hand.
A glass of wine with traces of cherry-flavored lip gloss.
There's even blood in the glasses.
There's a lot of evidence to process, that's for sure.
Jeez. Talk about overkill. Judging by what's left, that used to be a vessel. Torn to shreds by bullets.
So there's just these three left to bring down?
At this security level, yes, Agent Olsen.
Do you know how much time we got left to get this done?
I've got no idea.
I see. And the missing Delta?
No, we still haven't found him.
These sacrifices are a necessary evil.
I'm a good girl.
I've never seen anything like it.
We'll be here for a while.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
Sorry, I've got work here.
So little food for so many people.
It's the code for a body they must have picked up. It's the reference of the container that was here. There should be a body here. There's a code on the ground.
Relatively concentrated. Got any room left in there? Guess they could use it as an excuse to add a door. You can't come through here. Sorry. I haven't finished collecting evidence.
The wall was literally blown apart.
You can't come through here. Sorry. I haven't finished collecting evidence. You can't come through here. Sorry. I haven't finished collecting evidence. It's unbelievable how much stuff there's still left to collect.
The attackers didn't come to talk.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
We'll get through this.
Can we go get Mr. Teddy after this?
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry. Sorry, I have a lot on my plate. Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
There's so much evidence to collect.
Go. Give your colleagues a hand.
I've never seen anything like it.
We've made good progress already.
I hope we'll be done here soon.
There are casings everywhere. And they're all large caliber.
I still have work to do, sorry.
Lavender soap. Somebody spilled wine on this bag. Kamiko Izanami. Now I remember. She turns vessels into marionettes during parties. Miley was supposed to speak. Or rather, flatter Hazel.
The amount of blood suggests serious injuries.
You can't come through here. Sorry. I haven't finished collecting evidence. Got any room left in there?
food for so many people.
What could be in this briefcase?
So little food for so many people.
There's so much blood sprayed everywhere.
It's unbelievable how much stuff there's still left to collect.
Let's see what's in it.
There's an extensive amount of debris that's relatively concentrated.
Better not leave that here. Otherwise, they'll trace it back to us.
Guess they could use it as an excuse to add a door.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
Given how upscale the place is, I'm sure it was a question of cost. What could be in this briefcase?
The amount of blood suggests...
The wall was literally blown apart.
Everything in this room is broken.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
Compared with them, we didn't lose many men.
even begin to imagine how much the repairs are gonna cost.
It's everywhere. That stench.
It's too high. I can't reach them.
I'm sure to be detected. I need to change my appearance.
I've never been on a scene with this much carnage.
The attackers didn't come to talk.
Gotta start collecting it all.
Guess they could use it as an excuse to add a door. There is an extensive amount of debris that's relatively concentrated. I can't even begin to imagine how much the repairs are gonna cost.
They had quite the arsenal.
A vessel with more holes in him than a junkie. We're off to a good start.
We're not gonna be done for a while.
I can't leave yet.
I won't be sad when we're through with this.
Everything in this room is broken. What kind of sicko would do that?
So many bodies, and so little blood.
This investigation is going to take a while. The attackers didn't come to talk. There's a lot of evidence to process, that's for sure.
They had to get their weapons from somewhere.
So much blood spray everywhere.
Lab's gonna be overwhelmed. Let's try another one.
You can't come through here. Sorry. I haven't finished collecting evidence.
I won't touch a thing. Cross my heart.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
What a massacre.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
Everything in this room is broken.
The amount of blood suggests serious injuries.
There is an extensive amount of debris that's relatively concentrated.
So little food for so many people.
You can't come through here. Sorry. I haven't finished collecting evidence. Got any room left in there?
There's been wine in this glass. And there's a trace of lipstick. Cherry lip gloss? Yuck. Same scent as on the gloss in the
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry. Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
Lab's gonna be overwhelmed.
Nothing on this one.
They had quite the arsenal.
The guy's sure efficient. I can say that.
So many bodies and so little blood.
Let's try another one. And of course, I'm the one who's got to start collecting it all.
Compared with them, we didn't lose many men.
Lab's gonna be overwhelmed. And of course, I'm the one who's got to start collecting it all.
Someone must have tried to mop up a stain with it. Somebody spilled wine on this bag. Somebody spilled wine on this bag. A pouch stained with wine. A cigar. Himiko Izanami. Now I remember. She turns vessels into marionettes during parties. Someone must have tried to mop up a stain with it. Huh, a cotton towel that smells like lavender soap and wine. Lavender soap. soap.
I can't even begin to imagine how much the repairs are gonna cost. There is an extensive amount of debris that's relatively concentrated.
The wall was literally blown apart.
There's so much blood sprayed everywhere.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
They had to get their weapons from somewhere.
Ballistics should be here soon.
There's a note. I wonder what surprise Jara had in store for him.
This investigation is going to take a while.
Dust. No. Smells like burnt leather. Ashes. LR3. There was a container here earlier. There's been wine in this glass. And there's a trace of lipstick. Cherry lip gloss? Yuck. Same scent as on the glass in the lounge.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
Guess they could use it as an excuse to add a door. Got any room left in there? It's unbelievable how much stuff there's still left to collect.
There's a lot of evidence to process, that's for sure.
A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies. A glass of wine with traces of cherry-flavored lip gloss. Same smell as the broken glass in the living room.
I'll stay here, Mom.
Thanks, Pumpkin.
The mayor's gonna be breathing down our necks. Go. Give your colleagues a hand.
A gang war? Why not?
LR3. LR3. Ashes. Ashes.
We'll be here all night.
There's been wine in this glass. And there's a trace of lipstick. Cherry lip gloss? Yuck. Same scent as on the gloss in the lounge.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
Burn marks. Incendiary bullets. Really? Someone's hunting vampires. Looks like it was made by a shotgun blast. And we're not talking 12 gauge, but something bigger. Someone wanted to make sure there would be no survivors. Jeez. Talk about overkill. Judging by what's left, that used to be a vessel. Torn to shreds by bullets.
What could be in this briefcase?
It's the reference of the container that was here. There should be a body here. There's a code on the ground.
Given how upscale the place is, I'm sure it was a question of cost.
Pinot Noir.
What could be in this briefcase?
A second handcuff. Broken, just like the other one. A second handcuff. Broken, just like the other one.
Given how upscale the place is, I'm sure it was a question of cost.
I can't even begin to imagine how much the repairs are gonna cost. I've never been on a scene with this much carnage. There is an extensive amount of debris that's relatively concentrated.
Amiko Izanami. Now I remember. She turns vessels into marionettes during parties. A pouch stained with wine.
Guess they could use it as an excuse to add a door.
What could be in this briefcase?
The wall was literally blown apart.
I can't even begin to imagine how much the repairs are gonna cost.